2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to tonight's game, everybody. It's the Chicago Bulls facing off against the Philadelphia 76ers at Wells Fargo Center. For Philadelphia, what better way to start the year? Looking to notch an opening day victory in front of their raucous crowd. It's going to be loud, and it's going to be a tremendous test of everything they've worked on over the break. And here we are, game one of the new season. Kenny, every team coming in with a clean slate.
Yeah, because whatever you had troubles in last year, that doesn't matter. This is a new year. Be optimistic until proven otherwise.
I'm just looking forward to spending another year with you guys. It's family. And Ernie, you're looking 10 years younger.
Thank you so much. I'm feeling 10 years younger as well.
Man.
It's all exercises.
And you're looking like, what are you? You're down to what, 275?
No, 575.
575.
Lost 15 pounds.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Kenny?
I grew some hair.
Did you? Yeah, you did.
That's a wig.
All right. You all still there? Good. We'll
Miss
see you
you
later.
guys too.
That's beautiful. A view of the stunning and historic City Hall. Welcome, everyone, to our broadcast here in Philadelphia. Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David Aldridge. And now, a look at the upcoming schedule for the 76ers. On Monday, they'll head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit. Then, on Sunday, they'll tip it off a homestand starting with the Milwaukee Bucks. And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
In the last few years, we've seen league-wide scoring surge in the NBA. Now, many credit years of defensive rules changes, such as limiting hand checking on and off the ball and getting rid of contact in the paint. Now, everyone isn't pleased with these changes. Some say defense is no longer allowed. But a higher pace of play, more efficient shot selection, and lots of threes also play a role. Most fans aren't complaining. Kevin?
It sure is fun to watch, D.A. Thank you. Opening day, Chris. In your experience, which types of teams tend to start the season well, start it strong?
Two types. One, the team that has been forgotten about and left out. The team that had a disappointing season the year before, and no one knows the pain that they went through all summer long, waiting to get back to that moment. So they've been incentivized for half of a year to come back and say, wait a minute, it's our turn now. And those teams are sneaky under the radar.
A little chip on their shoulder, in other words.
And then secondly, I would say veteran teams. Teams that know what they want, teams that are focused and saying, wait a minute, we know this is a marathon. Let's take our time, warm up, and stick to the principles right away, and we'll end up in the right place later.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. And for the 76ers, we've got the Wizard, flash out there with Powell, and it's Dudley in at the point. Chicago shooting their first free throws of this game. Free throw drops for Nelson.
And see, Webb, you talk to the Bulls fans, and they are eager for a return to greatness.
Yeah, GA, it's been a long time since the Jordan era, and Bulls fans know it. But you know, GA, the Bulls have a very loyal group of fans. Their patience has been tested, though, but this team needs results.
Both free throws good for Nelson.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's the Wizard. 5 on the clock. And it's good. 2 points.
Don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Nelson looking around. Doesn't go for him. And the 76ers go the other way with it. The pass to Dudley. Here's Flash. Here's the Wizard. Yep, that one goes in there. The Wizard's got his second bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now, here is Singleton. Yep, it counts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Pass to Flash. Shoots. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Pass to Singleton. Wide open look. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Now here's Dudley. Here's Flash. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Here's Singleton. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
Now here's Dudley. Tight defense on him. Got a hand on it. To the paint. And the basket by Singleton. Singleton's got 6. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. 11 feet away. Flash misses.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that was a stunner.
It's Nelson up top. 5 to shoot. He can't get that one. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Flash passes to Dudley. Guarded by Nelson. Passes it to Flash. Lets it go from deep. Another miss by Philadelphia.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Down low, Bernie. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Chris, the NBA has flattened now the draft lottery odds. And now that you've seen it at work, seen it in play, any additional changes you might make?
Well, you know, Kev, I still a wait and see for me. I definitely like the NBA making sure they try to address the problem. You never want a team to think that they can be rewarded for losing. So I like what we've done so far, but, you know, if I'm a GM, if I'm a president, I'm always going to try to find ways to manipulate and find that, you know, those open gray areas. And so I think this is something we're always going to have to address, but I love the fact the NBA has gotten ahead of the problem.
Well, like the Clippers of a year ago, they looked like, gosh, they've lost all those superstars, but they gave it such a great go. They actually made the playoffs.
Yeah, and it started from the top. I mean, Mr. Ballmer said, listen, we do not want to lose. We're going to go in and we're going to play hard. And I tell you what, I think that that's what rewarded them during free agency by able to go out and recruit players and say, listen, we don't lose here. We just need you to take us over the top. And I think that's a pretty good recruiting pitch.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. Fourth, the 76ers.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Now here's Dudley. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. There's the pass to Dudley. Here's Endor. They need this one. And the 3 ball is good.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Pass to Dean. Wheeler, he's guarded by Dudley. From deep three-point range. Not going to go that time. 76ers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Oh, that's blocked. Cunningham looking it over. Poked away. Pushing it up. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Endor kicks to Cunningham. Passes it to Big Daddy. 6 on the shot clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Magicians checked in for Philadelphia. Seconds left in the first quarter, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Inside, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, Greg, it's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Here's the Wizard. He's got 6. Just 5 to shoot. That's tipped. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Bulls out front, leading by a point. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
The 76ers trail. So for Chicago right now, they've got Dub, and it's Saunders in at the 5 down low. Now the pass to the Wizard. Just 5 on the clock. And shot on the way. But they recover it. And it's Saunders with the rebound. The Bulls shooting for the game at 42%. Here's Sykes. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against Philadelphia. The Bulls have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And he makes the first. Chris, when you look around the league, who do you feel is the most universally liked player in the league?
That's a good one because there's so many players with great stories. How about Derrick Rose? Fighting all those injuries, coming back, having a 50-point game, becoming a leader again there in Minnesota. The youngest MVP ever, watching his ups and downs. Luka Doncic. How about that guy? That's just from excitement of play. The fact that he's just infused this Dallas team with energy and fun. It's so much fun watching him. And then you got to go with the elder statesman. In other words, we call him the old head where I'm from, and that's Vince Carter. If you don't love Vince Carter, something's wrong with you, because he's the line in the sand from Dr. J, Dominique, Jordan, and those dunkers to anything that's happening today. Vince Carter, he's the man.
And so here is Chicago. Philadelphia able to drain the three. Pass to Saunders. Here's Wheeler. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Throws it up high.
Man, how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Over to the left wing. Jacks up a three. Buries it from three-point range. Dubs got himself on the board with three there. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Andor, the pass to Big Daddy. Powell for three. And it's Saunders with the rebound. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Wheeler. Pass to Dean. Lets it go with a three. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. The Wizard passes to Endor. Here's Magician. Hits it from three-point range. Magician's got the lead up to 2 now for Philadelphia.
That's just a product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Nice game. Great performance by the Wizard.
He's been a force inside. If they don't commit more bodies down low, he's going to keep destroying them in the paint.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. And you look at the Wizard, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
And, you know, he took a lot of pride in being at the top of that rebounding list. When all was said and done, he was a man among boys.
Now, here is Singleton, guarded closer. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Powell for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Nelson outside. Here's Singleton. Out to Nelson. Here's the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And there's the pass to Pop. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And here is Singleton. He's got 8. Strickland. And there's the whistle. That goes on Flash. That is his first foul of the game. The 76ers making a switch here. Dudley's checked in. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Now Singleton, 6 to shoot. And again, Chicago, no good. To the paint. Here's Flash. Kicks to Dudley. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Strickland grabs the board.
And that was almost one for the highlights. The long-distance alley-oop, just a fraction off the mark.
Now, here is Singleton. It's deflected. Here's the Wizard. Pass to Flash. Quigley with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shot from the top of the key, and the 76ers tack on 2 more. 1:07 left in the second quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
The defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Cunningham, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for the Wizards. A very nice season for him last year. First in rebounding, 6th in blocks, and he ended up in the top 15 in steals as well. Some of the quickest hands in the league.
And getting back to the fact that he led the league in rebounding, you know how hard that is? What a tremendous asset to the team. Now, here is Nelson. Craps in the tray. Nelson's got 5 now.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Again, Philadelphia.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Here's Fernie. No good on the shot. And it's Philadelphia the other way.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Here's the Wizard. 8 points for him. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. One second left. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so that's the end of the first half. 76ers lead by 7. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. They stepped up their game in the second quarter, and the score began to tilt in their favor. It's now a 7-point lead for them here at the half. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the 76ers?
In simple truth, they just got hot. Didn't matter what the defense was doing, Ernie. They were definitely able to rise above it. Even the tough shots. Did you see that one shot? I don't know how they even went down. They can carry this over to the second half. It's going to be hard to beat them, boy. Woo-wee.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Bulls.
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better, get to a better rhythm in the second half, and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. One guy has been getting it done is prime time.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
As we talk about perimeter scoring becoming more prevalent, the biggest shift coming from bigs shooting more threes.
Yeah, they are now counted upon to space the floor, and the better you can shoot, the better you can space the floor. And then more importantly, if you can knock down that three, you become a triple threat because now you can shoot there, maybe you can dribble and get by, or because of your height, you see different passing lanes, and you can be a better passer, getting your teammates involved, and they like that spacing as well.
We've got Flash. Wizard out there with Powell, and it's Dudley in at the 1. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. And he comes up with the deuce. The Wizards got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Nelson against Powell. Just 4 to shoot. Baseline J on the way. Nelson, no luck.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Dudley, no luck.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Bernie, he's guarded by Dudley. Here's Singleton. Offline with his 3.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout. It's just to try to settle things down.
The Wizard passes to Powell. The 3 from Dudley. Bangs home the trifecta. Dudley's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Singleton. The shot. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
They needed that. I mean, they were getting a little tense after starting the half 0 for 3.
Here's Flash. Powell for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Bulls trail by 13. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Stolen by Dudley. To the middle. They swipe it. In the corner, it's Nelson. Passes to Saunders. Back to Nelson. Shot clock at 5. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. 3-pointer. Drills it from outside. He's got 5. Philadelphia leading by 10. Here's Flash. The 3 from Dudley. Hands it from downtown. Dudley's got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
Clock at 6. Back to Nelson. The 3. Out of bounds. Will be 76ers ball. Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And the 76ers call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. The pass to Powell. Here's Magician, down to 5 on the shot clock. He kicks it to Powell. Connects from three-point range. Powell's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Philadelphia. Bulls trail by 16. Wheeler guarded by Powell. Pass to Strickland. A second chance effort, and Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
It's deflected, and so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Cunningham, he's checked in for Powell. Pass to Endor. 6 on the shot clock. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He has 7.
Oh, great ball movement there.
We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter of the game. Passes it to Dean. To the inside. Shot to stop the run. To the wing right side. 4 on the clock. No coverage that time.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Big Daddy. That one rolling around and rims out.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those.
The pass to Dean. Here's Sykes. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Here is Cunningham. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
2 shots.
That's good from Cunningham. And some changes here for the 76ers. The Wizard comes in for Big Daddy, and Flash is subbed in for the Magician. And so Cunningham nails both of them. 20 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Strickland. Pass to Wheeler. Clock at 4. Lets it go from the wing. No good there. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Philadelphia ahead, up by 15. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. They've got Saunders, and it's Wheeler in at the point guard. Passes it to Dean. Fires the three. The three-pointer is right on target.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it in.
Cunningham kicks to Endor. The pass to the Wizards. There's the triple. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the 76ers lead by 15.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Well, it's a matter of pride and a matter of each side trying to seize control of this game right now.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here is Cunningham. Another three for Philadelphia.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Chicago calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection, as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back, guys.
Now, here is Singleton. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Dudley.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here is Cunningham. Knocked away and stolen by Singleton. Pass to Saunders. Puts up a three. Knocks down the three ball. Saunders has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Offensive rebound. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
And Kevin, this is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. Gotta love it. The They say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
Dudley, the pass to the Wizard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. The Wizards got 4 points in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Now, here is Nelson. Over Cunningham. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. It's not a small shot.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Here's Verney, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, it was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
Here is Cunningham. Back to Dudley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Philadelphia, Dudley. At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. The other day, Chris, I heard Commissioner Adam Silver talking about that it strikes him sometimes how isolated players can be with cell phones and headphones, and those things wouldn't help that. Is it something that you've noticed or that you're concerned about?
You mean with my nephews and nieces and friends that are younger and kids walking across the street looking at their phones and not even looking both ways?
You know, your play-by-play partner, whoever it might be.
Yeah. Oh, come on. You know, Kevin, those are the times. And so I would tell Adam Silver, Mr. Commissioner, yeah, that's a basketball problem. That's a world problem. How are we going to stop any of that? We're here now. There's no putting that genie back in the bottle, Kevin.
Now, here is Singleton. And finished off by Singleton.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Chicago grabs the miss. Saunders has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Nelson outside. Rebound by the 76ers. The Wizards got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Philadelphia.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for the Wizards.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Chris, there is that transition from being a player to retirement. It can be a challenge for some. What were the keys that you found in succeeding at that?
Well, first I think is adjusting to the fact you don't have the same schedule. You don't have a physical release that you used to have. You miss the locker room and the camaraderie with all the guys. And so you miss the culture. But secondly, I would say take all the lessons that you learned, and for me this was big, from sports and use them in business. So in business, I became a rookie in other areas. I found a Chris Mullin type in business. I found a Latrell Sprewell type, guys that would mentor you, guys that you would play on their team, humble yourself, get back to it. get to practice, get to meetings early, stay at practice late, stay at meetings, and be the last one that leaves, and just take the culture of basketball, infuse that athletic personality into the personality of whatever you go into next, and you can use those tenets to have a wonderful retirement and really enjoy it. So for me, it's been awesome. And by the way, I've had twins, and so since retiring, and that'll keep you just as busy as it was you were playing. So you can find ways to keep that same lifestyle.
That's right, and some sound advice, too. Here's Moreland after the Sixers pick up 2. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The 76ers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Andor, the pass to the Wizards. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Here's Moreland. He's guarded by Dudley. 5 on the clock. Releases. And the Bulls with another miss. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Now here's Dudley. Misses the chippy right there. Here's Hudson. Puts it up. It's good from the top of the key. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Olden, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.